to go back in, do some research, and find out if there's Okay, so it's not raining exactly. It's ice. Not snow, not rain, ice. Good morning. So sleet was how my day started today. I was really excited that the sun came out yesterday, but it came out really too late to do anything. So as far as the weather forecast went, it was supposed to be bright and sunny and highs. Well, today was a high 40 something, and then the rest of the week I was supposed to get into the 50s. However, we woke up this morning to notifications on our weather apps that it was snowing outside. It was not snow, but there was ice. It was really weird because we kept looking outside, and then I heard rain, and I'm like, okay, it's raining. But it was a heavy rain, and of course I got the video of the sleet that we got. So now it seems like the rain has passed. It's still cold, it's 36, but at least it's not freezing. And it's crazy muddy here. But Justice has been waiting patiently for her walk, so that's what we're doing. We are gonna take a walk, even though it's really cold. And into the woods she goes. I'm back out here with my corn feeder. Welcome to my channel. I'm Kathleen Pate, and this is my Alabama farm life. So it still has corn in it. It's still not empty. And yeah, I left the battery in it. So I have another battery. It's charged, and I'm gonna put it in here, swap it out, and see if I can get this thing to work. I'm hoping it's just a battery issue. Well, that's not working either. Okay, so that's really disappointing. I was hoping it was just the battery. I'm gonna leave it in there. I'm gonna take the other battery that I pulled out and charge it again. Although I don't think it's, like I said, I don't think it's the battery. I have the other grain feeder. I still haven't messed with it. I need to get it cleaned up and see if it works. And maybe I'll do that today, but we'll see. Okay, so I'm back out here with this Wildgame Innovations grain feeder, and this is the one that I was gifted. It had some water inside the battery area here. I have, of course, sat it back up, let it sit out here for a couple of days, and it should be nice and dry. I've got the battery should be charged, so I'm gonna go ahead and try and see if it works. Well, this one doesn't appear to be working either. However, again, I'm using the old battery from the original one. I may walk out and go get the battery that goes to this one and try it again. See if I can get this filmed without the wind blowing too bad. Well, I just came from inside. I had to put on a sweater and a hat because it's gotten a little chilly. But I just went through the manual to make sure that, I'm not doing something wrong with these feeders. The problem is that they're obviously not getting electricity. I could see maybe one of the batteries being dead, but not both of the batteries being dead. So I don't think it's a battery problem. I think it's probably something with the electronics inside. They've gotten wet, they've shorted out, something along those lines. So what I've been thinking, and I've actually been looking at several different gravity fed type systems. There are gravity fed attachments that you can buy online, but I'm not sure I want to pay 50, 80 bucks for something that I could do for free here. So I'm going to take off these boxes. Adjust that a little. I'm going to take off these electric boxes and the spinning mechanism here, and underneath here there's a little funnel type piece and a hole. Well, I've seen several gravity fed feeders that you use something very simple, 2 pieces of wood that allow the corn to fall out without it just simply falling out freely. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So stick around to watch me figure this out. So now that the box is off, the hole is exposed. I'm going to give you an idea of how big it is. So the trick to this is finding the right size pieces of wood. So they're big enough to block the hole, but not too big to keep the corn from falling out. So I have it back up, and as you can see, that stick will move, and the premise is the corn will fall out. So this can either be wind driven, or if an animal hits it, the corn will fall out. So I made a little bit of a mess, but it actually wasn't that hard taking the box off. Taping and tying 2 pieces of or 2 sticks together, putting it into it, and actually it seems like a really easy fix. So I'll get this set up probably tomorrow, and we'll see how it works. Okay, I just got back from Tractor Supply, and I have 2 50-pound bags of cracked corn that I'm going to be putting into my altered corn feeders, and see how they work. Okay, so as you can see, a lot of the corn just fell out. So that's going to be a big fail for this one. So I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up for this evening. I was going to change out the other one and do it the same way as this one. This is not working. I'm going to have to go back in, do some research, and find out if there's... figure out what size is a better size. Maybe I'll get another larger piece of wood to go inside. I was really hoping this would work, but I really had no expectations. But you know, you don't know if it's going to work until you try. So this, unfortunately, is a fail. So I'll come back in maybe tomorrow and see if we can figure out how to fix this. All right, I'm back out here this morning and I think I found a fix. I'm taking these little plastic sour cream containers and I'm putting it on the top. I think this will slow down the corn running out. So we'll see. Well, that was, I believe, an easy fix, and the corn is coming out, but it's not falling out. So I've got this out here. There's a camera on it, and we're just gonna let it sit for a couple of days, see how it works. Well, I was a little concerned there for a minute. I thought that I was not going to be able to make this work. It was a really simple fix. I just needed something to block the corn from coming down. And those little plastic tins or those little plastic lids from the sour cream containers seem to be the trick. So I'm going to do my other feeder the same way and put it out in the upper field. But I'm just going to go ahead and do it, and I'm going to go ahead and finish this video because I've already, this is a much longer video than I usually do, so I hope you've enjoyed it. It just shows, I'm hoping that I can show you that with just a little bit of imagination and things just lying around the house, that you can fix things or you can design things to make them work. And it's working. You guys have a great day.